'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key.
Okay, so I'm sitting here eating my after dinner snack and looking at my GoPro, which came in today. Hero 5. I haven't messed with it yet. I just took it out of the box. Now it is $40 cheaper to buy it in this brown box, which is a e-commerce something weird name thing. Basically, it means you get a cardboard box instead of the fancy box with the plastic and all that garbage. It's $40 cheaper, so I went that route. And it came in today. Now, I haven't got to play with it yet because it's 10 o'clock, and I just got home about a half hour ago. I ate dinner, and Casey left for work, and I'm having my after-dinner snack because dinner didn't fill me up. But anyways, I was busy today. I went out and I looked at two pieces of equipment, and if you were in my live stream the other day, you might know what I'm talking about. I talked about maybe renting some farm ground. Did I talk about that? I think I talked about it. I don't remember. But I might be renting some farm ground, and I want to plant beans or something in it, and I need a combine. You know, the M2's blown up, and the all crops are, at my rate, probably decades away from getting fixed. And these combines might be decades away from getting fixed. But I went and looked at two F model gleaners today, and I didn't transfer any cash or payments yet, but I've pretty much bought them, and at the price I bought them for, if they don't work out, I can scrap them and double my money, at least. And I just gotta figure out how to get them home now. Now, I have an idea, and it's probably the idea I'm going to go with, but I want to hear your guys' ideas. There are two F-model combines, gear drive, gas engines. One with a corn head, that's an older model F, kind of looks like a K. Then there's one with a bean head, and I have pictures here. One with a bean head, that's a newer model F. It's got the black stripe logo with the orange F. And it has two front tires that are flat, which might hold air. The older model F has two front tires that are full of air, and I think all the rear tires on them hold air. They've been sitting in the spot that they're at for like 12 years. They were drove there and parked, which I thought was kind of weird, because why would you drive them to this particular location in the middle of a field and right next to a barn and just leave them there? It's like, oh, I'm going to park this here today, and you come back 20 years later and they're still there. It's weird, whatever. But my idea to get them home is to build a hitch system, kind of something like what you guys seen in the one video I posted where I was calling that guy kind of an idiot, which he's actually pretty smart now that I think about it, but at the time I thought it was dumb. I'm sorry, because it's not dumb, and it's probably what I'm going to do. I want to build a hitch system that'll slide into the rear of the combine, into that pivot point for the rear axle, and then take the power steering cylinder off and make a tie rod and basically make a wagon hitch to pull these combines in reverse. That's about the best thing I can think of. I could put them on my tag-along dump truck trailer, but then they might be too high, and I would have to have a piece of machinery there to load them, and then a piece of machinery to unload them, and my excavator is about the best piece of machinery for both jobs. So what I plan on doing is pulling the older Model F home, pulling the front tires off of it, and putting on the older model, or the newer Model F, and then pulling it home. This coming Saturday, I want to go out there. I'm going to have a guy that lives right around the corner pull them out with his tractor. I hooked the F350 to the older Model F because it is the least buried, and I barely got it to move. And the newer Model F is completely buried and needs pulled out with something big and strong. So I'm gonna get them pulled out and start designing a hitch. The older Model F engine is free. The older model is free. The newer model, I don't know if it's stuck or if the transmission's in gear or something, because I couldn't turn it by pulling on the belt. I pulled on the belt on the older Model F and it turned over easy. I pulled the dipstick. It didn't look like any waters in the oil. I don't see how any water would get into the engine because the way the exhausts are made, it would take a lot of water to fill up the engine. They're kind of like a P-trap from a sink. So, and even the intake's the same way. It would take a lot of water. And the one combine has a horizontal exhaust, so no water should have got into it. That's the F, the older Model F. They're both F's, dummy. The older Model F. The newer Model F has a vertical, but it's got a weird exhaust system. The bottom of the muffler's rotted out, so it's got the vertical, and then at the top of the muffler is the inlet, and then it's got muffler below it, I think, if I remember correct. So the whole muffler would have to fill up. And then the manifold's like way up here, so you got like a P-trap type deal. It's crazy. But there shouldn't be any water in it. If it's stuck, it's going to be not really stuck, like condensation. The C did this. It set in the concrete. On the concrete, it condensated, and it was like just barely stuck enough. The starter wouldn't turn it over. You had to take a pry bar and bust it loose real quick. So, but that's what I got going on. I want to hear what you guys think about the combine situation. I'd like to try to get one or both of them running. They're really not in that bad a shape. They're probably in the same shape that my M2 is in, believe it or not. I'm sure they're going to need bearings and belts and stuff, but it'd be something to tinker with, and like I said, if not, I can take them right to the scrapyard. So, anyways, with that being said, hopefully we'll get some video of it, and let me know what you guys think, what you would do. My grandpa thinks I'm plumb dumb. He's probably going to disown me or something. Thinks I took on quite the project, and I might have, but I don't think it's that bad. People move combines all the time. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.